Alright, hello everyone and welcome back. This is part 16 of my Mass Effect 2 Let's Play series. Recap of part 15. We finished up on the Colony Horizon, where we were able to take care of all of the Collector forces that we were facing and drove the Collector ship off. We weren't able to save a lot of the colonists. Most of them got taken away already, but we were at least able to fight back against the Collectors. After the battle, we got to talk with a former squad member, Caden Alenko, and describe to him some of what we're doing with joining up with Cerberus to try and take down the Collectors. He was not very happy with that, but we're not going to try and get him onto our side just yet. Afterwards, we talked with the Elusive Man. He gave us some new squad members that we can go get, some new dossiers. So we can go start doing that. I think what I'm going to do now is going to go talk with all of the crew members after the mission on Horizon and sort of get their thoughts on everything. Miranda and Jacob have some of their loyalty mission, loyalty mission stuff that we can do. So we can decide to go do one of those. I think we're going to start with Jacob's loyalty mission and get that out of the way first in this part, and then move on to getting some of the new squad members after that. So without further ado, let's get moving on. Cool. Talk with Morden first, since he's to the right over here, and then we can do some research upgrades as well.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Some other time. About to test new bioweapon. Not on us, of course. Didn't think I had to specify, but Joker got nervous. Anything else?
Nope.
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
Okay, so I think most of them aren't going to have anything to say after the mission, just Jacob and Miranda, but it's still good to check on everybody just to be sure. We did pick up some upgrades, so biotic damage, of course, or biotic duration, so we're going to get some of those. I don't think there's any new ship enhancements, some prototypes, we've got some heavy skin weave. Now we have the option to retrain powers as well. Heavy bone weave, so 50% less damage from melee attacks, which will be good from husks, since they just like to just come up and beat the crap. So yeah, able to reallocate points, advanced training, a single bonus power, which we technically already have. I don't know if doing it, I think it's just going to replace Reeve. So yeah, and then ship enhancements, just a med bay upgrade, which I don't want to do because I sort of like the scars on his face. All the Renegade options are adding those scars and making Shepard look really crazy, so I want to keep that going and see what we can make him look like by the end of the game. Let's talk with Jacob and get his information on his loyalty mission then.
Commander, sorry I'm a little unfocused. Personal matter. It won't affect my duties.
I mean, you don't gotta be an a-hole.
Always have time for my crew. What is it?
As I said, it's a personal matter. I don't want to waste our time if it turns out to be a goose chase. But... well, I got pinged by a ghost the other night. Family.
Yeah, okay. Details?
I'm listening.
My private log got an update about the Hugo Gernsback, the ship my father served on. It sent an SOS last week, reporting a crash and requesting a rescue. Shepard, that ship went missing 10 years ago. I hadn't talked to my father for 3 years before that. I've buried everything but a body. I'm not convinced it isn't just some automated distress signal ticking over. It's been too long.
I think it would be good to go check it out and try and see what's going on.
You'd like us to go take a look at the wreck? See if it's legit?
If the coordinates aren't too far out of our way, I could at least verify the wreck. Who knows, maybe there is actually someone out there. I want to also mention that I don't make a habit of looking for random SOS signals. This was passed to my personal log through Cerberus filters.
Okay. Seems like he doesn't have a good relationship with his father. They didn't get along too well, but we can ask him more about that.
You didn't get along with your father?
He made no apologies, I'll give him that. You make a mistake, you own up to it. Even if you keep making it. Whatever problems we had were a lifetime ago. I've had 10 years to get to where I am. And as far as I know, he's still a ghost.
Okay. Anything about that ship that we can know about before heading into it?
Tell me about the Hugo Gernsback and what it was doing.
Privately held frigate. I looked over the mission brief when it disappeared. Nothing stood out. Typical research and grab operation. Find an uncharted planet, stake a claim, and establish as large a presence as you can as fast as possible to shut out competitors.
Okay. So yeah, we can go take a look.
I think we can spare the time. Pass the coordinates to Joker.
I appreciate that, Commander. I don't expect more than dusty old bones, but it'll be good to close the record.
I think you're going to be quite surprised by what you find. Since, of course, I've already played the game multiple times, I do know what's going to happen.
Incoming message from Admiral Stephen Hackett, Alliance HQ.
Yeah, yeah.
Commander Shepard, I need to discuss a sensitive matter with you privately.
I'll take this in my quarters.
Okay, so this is about the Arrival DLC, which is to go investigate, I think, a Batarian region, as they seem to be under attack, or know something about the Reapers. Something I like to do at the end of the game, not in the middle of it. Whoa.
Commander, thank you for your time. I'll keep this brief. We have a deep cover operative out in Batarian space. Name's Dr. Amanda Kenson. Dr. Kenson recently reported that she found evidence of an imminent Reaper invasion.
So why call me?
Just this morning I received word that the Batarians arrested her. They're holding her in a secret prison outpost on terrorism charges. I need you to infiltrate the prison and get her out of there. As a favor to me, I'm asking you to go in alone.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll make this a priority.
The prison is hidden underground at a Batarian outpost in Aratat. I'll upload the coordinates now. Once she's secure, confirm her discovery. We'll debrief you when you're back.
Got it.
Hackett out.
Not gonna make this an exact priority, but we'll go do it. Yes, we still got Liara over there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nice. I haven't bought new fish yet. Probably do that. Alright, let's go back down to... Let's go to the crew's quarters. Go talk to Garrus first, and then I know Miranda's got something to tell us. So as long as we handle Garrus
I haven't had a meal
first,
that good in a long time.
I didn't think Rupert had it in him.
should be okay. Really wish they let me sprint more, but I guess not. Talk to Garrus, our boy.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Always calibrating. Alright. So he's got nothing. Let's go see what Miranda has. I don't know what Shepard's looking at. I don't know how you can run. He's just constantly looking to his left. Here we go.
Shepard, I find myself in the unpleasant position of asking for your help. I don't like discussing personal matters, but this is important.
Yeah, I mean, lay it on me. I'm not gonna be like, no, don't tell me anything about you, because how am I gonna gain your loyalty?
What's going on?
You remember what I told you about Father? Building a dynasty? There was another reason I went to Cerberus for protection.
That sweet ass.
I have a sister, a twin, and he's still hunting her. Cerberus has kept her safe, until now. She's living a normal life on Ilium, safe and hidden from my father.
Well, I take it it's not so safe anymore.
So why are you sharing the family history with me?
My father's agents have been searching for my sister for years. I believe they've tracked her to Ilium. I've tried to keep her hidden without impacting her life, but I'm out of options. He's too close. I need to relocate my sister's family before it's too late.
Okay. Yeah, we can help.
What do you need me to do?
My father is extremely persistent. I'd like to go to Ilium when Cerberus is moving the family to make sure none of his agents get too close. My contact's name is Lantea. She'll be waiting for us in the lounge near the Nos Astra docking bay.
Perfect. Speak to Lantea. Alright, cool. Let's Let's go down to engineering, see if Grunt or Jack have anything to talk about yet. After that, we will go and do Jacob's mission, since that's not on a regular planet that we have to go to. The reason I'm not doing Miranda's first is Miranda's is also on Ilium, and we're going to Ilium for some other missions, and I'd rather save that all for sort of one fell swoop.
Shepard.
Nothing else to discuss.
Just checking in, making sure you're acclimatizing.
The hold is too open, not enough cover. Armor is limited. Warlord Grant would target here to scatter heavy cargo, then focus on engines. That's what tank imprints show about human ships anyway. It's how I learned from the tank. Old pictures where memory is. Like holding a book for a child. Just remember this, picture after picture. No help with finding a reason to care.
Okay. Anything else in there? Just human ships? I take it was more of a warlord's idea of this is what you need to know.
What other human info was floating around in there?
Less than a finger deep to sever your spine.
Oh.
You're soft. Solarians, Asari, all soft. Quarians, not so much. Turians, you have to work the blade, I guess. Don't see much point to it, though. Much point. Never mind.
You get it because of the knife, you know. Alright, you get it.
What did Okeer want you to feel about this stuff?
Hate. But the pictures, the aliens in them, they don't do anything. I see blood, craters, but so what? My guts were grown from 1,000 more worthy. The dead were weak. If they were strong, I wouldn't be needed. I don't know why Okeer started teaching. When he turned on the tank the first time, I screamed. Weak, pitiful.
Yeah, get you some tough love right here.
You are the perfect Krogan. Can you live up to that? Or will this crap drag you down?
I was built to be the strongest, but maybe weak moments inspire. That seems strange. I need to think, but I am still strong. Say the word and your enemies die. That's enough for you.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I don't need him to, be a philosophical mastermind. I just need him to, he's the Grunt, really. His name befits his sort of rank as just the sort of soldier I need to power through a lot of situations.
Hey.
Tell me something I don't know about you.
Nothing to tell. Why?
Answer them right now.
Because that's how this works. My ship, my rules.
Yeah.
Got it. Just another boss man wanting to get into my head. I know the drill. Something you don't know, huh? Obvious stuff like what's up with my ink, or something else just as boring. You're not really interested unless it affects you. I've been through all this shit before.
Just being really pissy.
You're a hard person to like, Jack.
Really? I had no idea. What other amazing insights do you have that I'm too stupid to see?
I really don't care about the tattoos. Probably no close relationships, maybe one or two.
You work pretty hard at not letting people get close.
I've been with lots of people. If you're asking about a boyfriend or a girlfriend, no. It's a waste of time and it never works.
Okay.
You let someone get that close, it just means they need a shorter knife. Lonely and alive works just fine, thanks.
Okay. So yeah, she did say lonely, so she... we will ask her about friends, and then beyond that, I really couldn't care less.
You're tough, but you can't have survived alone all these years.
Yeah.
When I was starting out,
Maybe.
I ran with this girl Minara and her boyfriend. They knew their way around. I thought they'd help me. Right. They helped me into their bed. And when we finally did take down something big, they helped themselves to my share of the take. I knew where it was heading. And I got them first. Never bothered with friends after that.
Okay. Yeah, we'll have to talk again later then.
I have to go, but we should do this again.
Wait. My turn with the questions. People usually walk by now. Why are you really asking all these things? Are you eyeing me up? Because if this is just about sex, maybe you should just fucking say so.
I'm good, thanks. Yes, I want you. Now, we're not about banging Jack.
I'm not looking for that.
I don't get you. You don't want anything, but you keep coming around. Okay, maybe we'll talk later. Maybe not.
Maybe not. I mean, this is mostly just to ensure that we're getting the loyalty mission stuff. I think we get it anyway at a certain point. But it's still kind of good to check in with all the crew. See what Kelly has to say.
Commander, you've received a new message.
I know.
I saw the reports on Horizon, Commander. What you did was amazing.
Whoa.
The report mentioned that Caden Olenko was there. How did that go?
I miss him.
We've been through a lot. I wish we could have had more time together.
I understand. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Anything?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Okay, let's take a look at the messages, get those out of the way. Crypted transmission. Got the Krogan out. Yep. You're too small. Talk about, I think, penis pills. Say you're alive, that you cheated death. Heard you killed Benezia. Another woman I helped kill. Han Olar. Trying to remember. I mean, he was of course on peak 15. I forget what the guy was. So it's something about fighting the collectors, Shadow Broker intel. Liara Tassoni's been hunting for the Shadow Broker, uncovered some information that might give Liara a lead on where the Shadow Broker's base is. Cool. So that's the sort of Shadow Broker information. Let's get into the galaxy map. Let's go find Jacob's, the planet where we got to do Jacob's mission on. Whoa. Already spent a lot of time messing around. A lot more time than I thought. Talking with people's long work, I guess. Alright, the Rosetta Nebula. Yeah, see, that's where Ilium is and all that stuff. Let's go over here. Do we need any fuel? I don't think so. No, we're good. Ilium has some other upgrades that we can go get, so that'll be our next stop then. Also because I want to, I think, get Thane Krios, the assassin. We'll add him to our squad next before we do anything else.
MSV Hugo Gernsback. Registration BW4610003.
Something on our sensors.
Okay, so I think we also got a lot of Element Zero from that probe. So let's go there. That was so good! Oh my god! Oh shit. Oh man. Alright, check some info. And concussive shot. No. I'm gonna need Garrus for this one. Yeah, we're gonna need Garrus. Because we're facing a decent amount of mechs. Let me get Turian Rebel up for him. Let me get Cerberus Operative. We'll get Incendiary Ammo. Oh, man. Sorry, friend sent me a picture that he's going paintballing with his girlfriend. He said, I'm gonna shoot all over her. Oh, it was too good. You get it, because sexually, you know, you got it. I don't need to explain that stuff. Alright, cool. We
I
landed.
have run a scan of the ship.
Oh.
I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
Okay. Yeah, let me... Maybe switch to a pistol
Change
first.
weapons.
There it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years.
The Gurn's back.
Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Well, that's what you'd think, but...
Repeat, toxology alert.
Along with this anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show.
Jeez.
It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
Uh-oh. Doesn't sound like he was able to actually talk with anybody else. It sounds like he was regretting some of the treatment that they did to the crew. Let's see what the crew has to say. Oh. Come on, bro.
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember. I can't remember her face. We need to get out. So I can remember. Can think straight. They have to hurry.
Okay. So something weird happened here. Let me access the logs and hack the PEA.
Expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him.
So it doesn't seem like Jacob's father was the captain originally. Maybe he was the second in command or something, and got bumped up to captain.
Repeat,
after something
toxology
happened.
alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other
Yeah.
flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Yeah, so what about the local food and neural decay?
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Okay. And what about the beacon activation?
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours. Following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback, activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Okay. So it seems like it was supposed to be activated a while ago, and then it was paused by the acting captain.
Come on, let's get going.
My father had a working beacon, but didn't signal for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay effect?
It must have after so long.
You better hope it did, or else we've got some weird stuff going on.
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
This lady is nuts.
Who are you? What was your rank on the Gernsback?
I can't think. The leader leader thinks for us and we serve, so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them, so they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Done. Because we're Renegade Steve.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape! They've seen us.
I don't think we want him to escape, though, right? Alright, I'm gonna have you pull that guy in front.
Get over here!
Alright, cool. I missed that one. Got a guy coming up on the left. Over here, let me pull. I know I remember that they snuck up along the side. Alright, cool, I need to reeve him. Alright, you don't have concussive shot anymore. Let me reeve this guy in front. Alright, we got a guy with a shotgun coming on up. Let me see if I can throw them. Alright, yeah, this is not going as well as I would have thought. Just too many people. Alright, cool. As long as you're in cover, Garrus, you should be okay. Alright, he should be done. Alright. You're done. Okay.
They didn't have neural decay. They were insane.
Well.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
How well do you know your father, though? So it seems like he did let it go on. And now we're in this situation.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure.
Yeah, I think so.
Is that a settlement? They better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
I don't know how many answers you're gonna get out of these crazy people, though.
Huh. They're from the same group as the ones that attacked us, but these are docile.
Yeah, and they're all female.
Is this an earlier stage, or did the exile make the others violent?
Either way, such a clear gender divide seems odd.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
You certainly seem to have a way with words.
You heard her. I have his face. My father... Look at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough.
Yeah. I mean, so they're all just crazy, and they are...
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
The hunters will kill you. They fight because he exiled them and waited too long.
Yeah, and that's what we know already. They're all very pissed off that it took so long. Oh, now we've got Max. Okay. Oh, great, and I'm the only one. Oh, I should have
One less to worry about.
done that. Let me get that one. Yeah, screw it, dude. Get your shotgun out. Nice.
His mechs shoot without question. Not exactly.
Please, here. You could end it. You have his face. But you fight his machines. You might stop this.
Yep.
This, I forget how to read. But this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Yeah. So, can we get some info, Jacob?
Think on your own time. What's in there?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later.
Jeez.
The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
Harsh but defendable. Ugh, terrible option, but...
Not what I would have done. But they were in a desperate situation.
How long do you stay desperate? The numbers go up from there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women.
Ooh.
Assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
And now everybody's fighting back.
It's looking like he only activated the beacon because the men have come back ready to fight.
He let this happen, and now it's biting him in the ass. 9 years. Why didn't he set it right? I need to find this man.
9 years of food stores, though. I gotta give it to you. That is crazy. Alright, we're gonna set this thing to explode and get through the barrier then. Cool. Done. And run. Get out of the way. You guys got your shields rocked, but that's okay.
God damn it. It's really him. Just got free. He's covering his ass.
You got that right.
The old corpse was posed like a warning. The new ones were left where they fell.
The hunters started fighting back.
Terrible. Alright, that thing doesn't explode. I just wanted to be sure. Alright, let me... Nice. Alright, let me actually do that. See if they explode, and they don't. Alright, cool. Pull that one. Cool, they're done. You're done. Nice. Cool. Alright, we're making our way through. There's more up there. Let me warp them. Let me do that. Alright, there's more to the right. I think Jacob's about to die if I don't take care of that one. There we go. Alright, yeah, they're like right on the other side of that. So let me wait for him to come over this way. Garrus, what the hell is that? Alright. Cool. Okay, now we got two of them right in front of me. This is gonna be great. Alright, I need you to... This thing can't do anything. Cool. Let me... Oh crap, I'm almost out of ammo. You pull out that pistol. Alright, let me throw it. Done. Okay, cool.
He had his fun. Now he wants out.
Yeah, that's terrible. I saw something over here. Was there anything? No, okay, it's right there. Cool. Salvage those parts. Let's keep rolling. I think we're almost at the end. I don't want to have this draw on too long. I'll probably hit about 40-some, 50 minutes or so with this video. Probably a little longer than what we usually like to do. Alright, pull that guy.
Get over here.
It's like, Garrus, it's a little hard to see when you're in my way. Yeah, you're done anyway. Even if it comes back down. Got him. Okay. Cool.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
Alright. Yeah, we're gonna have a hell of a fight here. Let me pull this thing out and see if we can take care of a lot of them initially. Alright, cool. That took a lot of them down. Alright, cool. Let me get this guy. Alright, we got a guard. We got another guard over there. Take him out. Alright, I'm gonna need to get the hell out of here. Oh yeah. Alright, let's run over this way. I don't know why you're not getting down, Shepard, but okay. Alright, let me... Okay... Yeah, I need to use Unity. Alright, cool. Let me move over this way. Okay. Cool. Let me... Alright, yep, let me warp them. That didn't work. Alright, yeah, Garrus, you gotta get him down. Just missed. Cool, let me do that. Got him, nice. Cool.
Enough with the toys. I need to look
Sweet.
my father in the eye here and justify this.
Alright, we've got some fragile crates. I'm just trying to... Okay, yeah, there's a PDA over there, and I think that's it. cool. Talk with Jacob's father and let's get some answers here. Why are you such an asshole? Nothing, it's just him. This place looks like trash.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. Toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
Oh, yeah?
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
I'm not telling you who I am.
Doesn't matter. You're running a very questionable setup here, Captain. Explain.
Of course. It was chaos after the crash, and the crew never really accepted me as captain. They rebelled and trapped us here. Once they started eating the toxic food, I couldn't control them. And I couldn't get to the beacon.
Just stop. We know what you did to your crew. Why let this go 10 years?
Who the hell are you?
Taylor. Lieutenant Jacob Taylor.
Jacob? My Jacob?
How do you not recognize your own kid is my question.
Not who you expected, Captain?
I was hoping not to have to explain this to him. Or anyone, really. You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
Yeah, but dude, a decade of doing this? Just being thrust into command doesn't make you do a decade of terrible things, of forcing your crew to not get the right food, eating the toxic local food that totally degenerates their neural capacities. Terrible, man.
I'm not biting, Captain. At some point, you chose to do this to your crew. You.
What was that moment? I want to know that there was an actual reason.
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
So... yeah, 10 years though, dude?
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the droolers. That was before the hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
Yeah, you've taken it way too far.
Can't say this wouldn't be a hell of a vacation. But you don't get to just walk away after all this time.
You're damn right he doesn't. What happened here, I should vent his head. But he's not even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
Yeah, shooting him's not going to really do anything, and plus they've already got the hunters waiting to get him. We'll just let them have him.
Maybe we go arrange pickup for the rest of the survivors while the acting captain deals with the hole we punched through his mechs.
Now wait, I'm supposed to get rescued. The crazy ones, you don't know what they'll do to me.
Not my problem.
I'm willing to make a guess.
My father was a different man, Shepard. A good man. Wish I'd found him.
Jacob!
You were a better man dead. As far as I'm concerned, you still are.
Jacob!
Boom! Right there, sucker punched. Good ending right there. Alright, did we find all the credits? We did. Good work. A little bit of a long episode, long part, but that's okay. We'll see what Jacob has to say after this, and then we can cut it off.
Alliance ships are inbound to pick up survivors, Commander. We can be long gone by the time they get here.
I would rather do that, yeah.
They get as much as a glimpse, and you're restricted to decaf.
Great, may as well serve it in the airlock, you hard ass.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Okay, so who was then?
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did, but I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine, you didn't forward it, so who did?
I did.
Whoa. A twist.
Was this supposed to be a favor, or did you just want to see him squirm?
What he did with it was his own business. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
Dang. It seems like their romantic sort of stuff helped out there.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this?
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
You good, though?
With this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor's body has some catching up to do, but the man died a long time ago. I've already dealt with that. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
Okay. Well, if it's resolved, then let's keep moving.
Come on. We've got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard. Thanks for the help.
One time only. Yo, lol.
Let's not make a habit of it.
Cool. Awesome. Let's actually go check the squad just to be sure. Well, yeah, we'll do that research as well on heavy pistols, since I use pistols quite a bit. Oh, what the hell? Come on, man. Armor upgrades, nothing. Alright, there's nothing else. Okay, cool. We got that heavy pistol damage. This is only our first one. Jeez.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Alright, let's see this. Tombs, Corporal Tombs. Okay. Alright, so that was some crazy biotic guy that got tortured by Cerberus, and he's coming after us next. Okay, so yeah. He is loyal now, so we can cycle his appearance. One of two options, so we'll keep him with Weirdo second outfit. Both of them. Alright, cool. It's good to know. So, we got Jacob to be loyal to us, talked with all the crew members, killed off, well, we didn't kill his dad, we let his dad die because he was terrible, and let his crew just sort of degenerate while he lived the high life as a king. But now Jacob's loyal, so that's good. That'll help us in the final mission. I think what we're going to do next, we're going to head to Ilium and try and get some of the new squad members. Thane Krios, the assassin, is probably the one that we're going to start with, and we'll go on from there. So thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Do the usual YouTube stuff in the video. Beyond that, be sure to check in next week for another Mass Effect 2 video, and I think that's all for us today. Thanks a lot, everybody. This is Tatman, signing off.